you guys to do. If you haven't already, let's go ahead and let's double tap that screen. Let's get that going before we do begin. Let's get that going for 1 second. So let's double tap that screen.
Not real.
Trust me.
But that doesn't do anything, man.
So let's double tap the screen. Let's get it going. Now, bonus round here, we are going to talk about Nia Jax. We know she's been champion since SummerSlam. We also know she's one queen of the ring. She's been on the tear. Nia Jax been doing her thing since she's been back, and I applauded her current run. She's been doing very great. No botches, no mistakes, no anything. But this is going to be about the WWE Women's Championship, and this is Nia Jax. Who the next challenger going to be? It's going to be Bayley, Naomi, whoever's going to be. Let's get into that shortly. Tyler, held a salute to you. So we got Nia Jax. She's the champion. Now we don't know next week what's going to happen between Naomi and Bayley. Now let's go one of three ways. Now we could first get Naomi can win next week. Maybe we get Naomi. Maybe she be the one to challenge Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Maybe that's the case. Could we get this match if Naomi wins next week? If we do that scenario, that could be a good one. Naomi could be one to be the challenger for the belt. She could go against Nia. She give her run for her money. You name it. She could very well do that. Could very well do it. Now, the thing about it is, Naomi hasn't won a championship in quite some time. Years, actually. I want to say 17, 18. But if it is Naomi and Nia, Naomi could very well maybe try to get Nia. But I think what it is, it'll be Nia's dominance and strength and size be too much for her. And I think it could go either ways, or it could be a shocker. But I think at the end of the day, we could get Naomi winning the WWE Women's Championship. That would be a shocker if she does. Maybe she gets a roll up, maybe a quick pinfall. Or I think what might happen is Nia Jax will retain her WWE Women's Championship if that's the book scenario that they go with. If that comes down to Naomi winning next week and challenging Nia at Bad Blood. Now that's one scenario. Another scenario, another scenario that could go down could be Nia Jax versus Bayley. Remember, Bayley did not ever get her one-on-one singles rematch for the WWE Women's Championship since Bayley was the previous champion before Nia, and she lost at SummerSlam. So maybe Bayley finally, she wins next week against Naomi, and she finally gets her one-on-one rematch. Bayley could get close. She could even shock us all and win a title again. Maybe, Nia, dominates throughout the match. She gets tired. Bayley come make a comeback and win. Maybe Bayley does regain the women's championship. Maybe that's the case. Maybe, we have Bayley win a title again, and maybe that lingers on to, Tiffany cashing in on Bayley. Who knows? But I think the realistic scenario would be Nia Jax defeating Bayley again and retaining the WWE Women's Championship. That could be the case here. Or if it's not either have a singles one-on-one against Bayley or Naomi, we could land ourselves in a situation. It could be one. You never know what it could be. And I think, if it's not one of those two that's going to be one-on-one against, if it's not going to come down to Naomi or Bayley singly, we're going to get what most people are expecting anyway in the first place. And I think that's where it's going to go. It's going to come down to Naomi versus Bayley versus Nia for the Women's Championship, a triple threat match. And we can have that going. And like I said, Naomi and Bayley could team up on Nia. We saw that tag team match on SmackDown. They could very well, get the advantage over her. But then I think it'll cause friction between Bayley and Naomi. They'll go one on one pretty much. And I think while they face on each other, Nia could, get back, collect herself. She takes them both out. And I think that result will be the same. Nia Jax retaining the WWE Women's Championship. That could very well be the case there. Do not be surprised if that's how it's going to go down between those two. It could be very well be. It could very well be that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the case is going to be. So it could be, all of that. Now, Naya, she can, like I said, she has what it takes to come out. She has what it takes to come out to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if Nia is still standing tall as champion. Do not count Nia out because Nia's been on a run. She's been on a tear. She's been shutting it down. I wouldn't expect anything short of spectacular from Nia as far as a dominant champion is going to be. So do not count that whole scenario out. Period. I wouldn't. Now the thing about it is, despite all the efforts, Nia's putting them all down one by one. She shut it down. The thing about it is, we could get a shocker. We could, and it could come out of nowhere like Randy Orton. What do I mean by that? Well, just because Nia's a dominant champion, just because if she does defeat Naomi and Bayley in a triple threat match, just because of that, I mean, it could end in one way. And the reason I mean that is we could at the very end, just because Nia wins everything and retains, we could get that big shocking moment at the end. We could have that big one, and I think you guys know what I mean by that. We could get a big shocking moment at the very end of the paper or the PLE when Nia does retain, and we could very well get someone coming down the ramp, cashing in, and we're talking Tiffany Stratton. Could Tiffany Stratton be the one to cash in that night? Does she pick to cash in at Bad Blood after Nia finished off her triple threat, or it's a one-on-one match, whatever the case may be? We could get that. Now, I know that that's a problem on the bank cash, and they usually wait till after New Year, but we could get that. Very good possibility. Jason Wallace said Tiffany will come out and cash in Money Bank. Yes, a possibility. You're right. Very well. You gotta give a yeet for that one.
Yeet.
But that's a possibility. I don't see her cashing in that night. I see Nia retaining regardless. I don't see Tiffany cashing in. I'm just saying she could, but I don't see it happening. She will cash if Nia loses. Yes, but I don't see Nia. That'll be a short run for Nia. Nia having the belt for only 2 months. I don't think so. But I think she will lose at some point. Definitely time to put the women's title on someone else. Well, Nia's only been champion for what? She just won at SummerSlam. I don't think it'll be right now. Let's give Nia some time. She only had the belt since SummerSlam. Let's give her maybe to the end of the year or early next year, because we do know that Nia and Tiffany issues are going to steam up. And I do see, and when it does come down to it, whether it's a triple threat, Nia can pin either retain title. It don't even have to be Bayley or Naomi. She could pin either. Like I said, these two could team up. They could get a first half, but then they're gonna battle. But do be surprised if Nia Jax makes a big comeback. Or Tiffany Stratton can almost cost Nia the title too. Maybe Tiffany comes down, she's distracting the match. Nia could lose her focus and almost lose. And that's gonna cause friction. And then maybe this will it cause her to do the cash in. That could be any scenario. I do expect Tiffany to come down during the matchup. Just show distraction. That's if Nia is being dominated too much and she can't keep up. She did get pinned in the tag team match. That's why it is coming to Naomi and Bayley to pin her. So Gilbert said Nia has done nothing with title but put Money in the Bank over. Yeah, that's true. If anything, it seemed like Nia was good as just winning Queen of the Ring before she won a title. But I do see where you guys are going. I agree. It's time to move forward with the title because Nia has not dominated as much as we would like her to. But I do see them putting the belt on Tiffany probably end of this year, maybe Survivor Series to end near that, or beginning of the year like Royal Rumble type. Because she was better when she won Queen of the Ring. She was better when she was competing. She's more of a challenger than a better champion, and that's unfortunate. Bring back Alexa. We want Bliss. Well, yes, she. I do. They still say she's gonna come back. Will she be on the Raw brand or the SmackDown brand? Who knows? She may go to the Raw brand. Now, if she comes to SmackDown brand, Nia's losing the belt definitely. If she goes to the Raw brand, then that's a whole different scenario. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this whole scenario with Nia Jax and this whole women's title picture. Now, do I see Nia holding on for a long time? No. I don't see her holding on for that much longer. The chances of Nia having a super long title reign, slim to none. No. I don't see her holding on to the belt for a long period of time because she made her mark. And I think that's a way she won the title of her dominating, doing her thing in a great way of then making her the large champion, a dominant, woman that's big. She's dominant. She's that build. She's that build. And I think her time with the belt is coming near to an end. And another reason I say Nia is going to lose the belt. She's more of being liked so much. She's not the real heel. The crowd is not really booing her as much. If you notice, the crowd is really cheering her more than booing her. So when you do that, you're supposed to be a down the heel champion. That's not going to work for WWE.
No, brother, it doesn't work for me right now,
So that doesn't work. So that's why I think her belt's going to lose. She's not really looked as a heel. She's more babyface. She's smiling, having these segments with Tiffany. I don't see that happening. You know, Good Wrestler, I called this 3 months ago. Everybody wants to put title on her. That's because she did so well when she came back. We was astounded by how she did well in her return to WWE. She wasn't botching, she wasn't hurting nobody, and she was actually wrestling how she should have wrestled the whole time. But now the fairy tale of Nia Jax being a dominant champion has come to an end. And I think Tiffany should be champion at this point because that's what they want anyway. They already teased the whole cash in time and time again. That's what they've gotten. We've been seeing that. But now it's time to do that. It's time to make a change. Let's see what I was gonna say. Same thing with Cody. Everybody wants the hot shot the time. Forgetting the story makes champion, not the character. Yeah, true. True. Cody don't need to lose the belt. He's set to have a year-long title reign. He'll lose it next year's WrestleMania. Nia, I think she loses the belt because she's not over as a heel anymore. She's more of a babyface. And heel is the person holding Money Bank contract would be Tiffany. It'd be more fitting to put the belt on her now than it is on Nia. At least that's how I would book the whole scenario as far as that goes. That's the only thing that would make sense in this case if you're going to put the belt on her in that way. But that's my opinion. You guys, have your opinions. But I know something's about to change very soon with that belt and the whole run. And I have nothing else to say other than that, but I do know that's all I have regarding how to book Nia Jax as the women's champion. Who will she lose the belt to? Will she lose it to? That's how I would book it. Is she gonna go against Naomi or Bayley, or will it be a triple threat match at Bad Blood? Will Tiffany cash in? That's how I would see it, though. But I do see a shift changing with the women's title picture very soon. These people book them up to the title win, then they have nothing for if they win title. That is a recurring thing. We saw with Bayley. We see it now with Nia. I do see that. You're right. You got a good point there. You guys don't let me know what you think of the whole booking scenario. Where they gonna go with Nia next? Is she gonna be? It's gonna be triple threat more likely. Does she lose the bad blood? Does she retain the bad blood? Is Tiffany cash in? She don't cash in. They show a tease or whatever. Yeah, same with Liv too. That's right. You guys let me know what you think of the whole scenario. I would like to hear you guys' thoughts and points on that because we are headed to bad blood and there's going to be definitely changes happening very soon. Soon to videos will pop up. You guys click the links below. You guys let me know what you think. Live next opponent, who knows? I don't know what's going to be after Rhea. Only time will tell. Maybe Alexa does come in for that. But you guys let me know the links below. Click the links. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it in live chat and comment section of revolving the whole Bad Blood women's title picture for the WWE women's title. Triple threat for Bad Blood. Nia losing or retaining. Does the cash in happen? I'd like to hear your thoughts on every scenario for that. You guys already know what it is at this point. It is OUNT.
You define success.
I think going to sleep every day a little wiser than when you woke up. I think I really lean into the purpose of earning every sunset because I realized I've cashed in like 1,000 lotto tickets and I need to earn that every day. I can't just rest on that. So I need to be better every day. And that could be like furthering my growth in a search for written wisdom or trying to learn piano or trying to be stronger or take care of my health or be a good husband.